Welcome back, fans of all things Disney. Today's video is going to be a little bit of pin mail, as well as I found some awesome new mugs at Disney Springs. So I did take a little bit of a video of those just so that I could show you one of the new items that they do have. Before I jump into the haul video, I did just want to make you aware of the monthly giveaway that I do here at the channel. So if you are interested in entering for a customized box of Disney goodies, please just hit that subscribe button so we can get you entered into the drawing. During the month of the drawing, if you're a new subscriber, you get 3 entries into the drawing. Existing subscribers always have 1 entry as our thanks to you for being subscribers. And then you get additional entries for any comment that you place on videos that were uploaded over the course of the month. In this case, it's July/August because I didn't do a whole lot of video uploading in July. So it's a July/August giveaway this month. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with, let's see, what do I wanna start off with? I think I'm gonna start off with one of the Shop Disney bags that came in. And the very first thing that I wanted to share is my Elsa Frozen Castle. I've had pretty good luck with the Merch Pass system that they have instituted, and I want to say that the castle was part of it, but it might have been the last thing I purchased that was not part of Merch Pass. But the castle itself is gorgeous. You can see that it is the second in a series of 10. It's absolutely beautiful. And then you can open it up there and you can see the inside of that castle, and it's just so stunning. Now I have I also have the case that all of the castle pins go in. So as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm gonna go ahead and take it off of the card and put it in the case, and I will take a little bit of a video and show you that, because it really is a stunning piece, and I cannot wait for the entire collection to be finished up because it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I think, fingers crossed, that the next one is going to be Mulan. And if you follow the channel or you know me at all, you know that Mulan is my favorite Disney princess, one of my favorite Disney characters of all time. So I'm really looking forward to that. Now, the next one that I have that came from Shop Disney, this is one of the Minnie Mouse main attraction sets. This is the Peter Pan set, and I'll just show you that there. Try not to get the glare. So pretty. Now, the only thing I've really collected from this set are the pins, because there are so many adorable things. There's the plushies, which I love Disney plushies. I really do. I love the stuffed animals, but I'm trying to be economical with space as well, and the plushes, they'll take up quite a bit of space. But the pins, I purchased the little binder to hold them, and so far I've had really good luck at securing all of the different pin releases. I had to catch myself up a little bit. If you watched the channel, you saw that I did have to catch myself up. I had to get the first 3 months. I had to purchase those from different people. One person I made a trade with, and that was pretty good. Like that, I don't feel like I have overspent on any of those sets, but it's just better if you can get them when they are released for $19.99 as opposed to $40, which is what I ended up getting one of those sets for. Now, Merch Pass, I mentioned that just a little bit ago. If you kind of like these mini main attraction sets, and I'll flip through the book and have you see all of them if you just haven't seen them yet. Merch Pass is something that Shop Disney put into place in large part because of these bots that whenever there is a pin release, the computer bots, they just kind of swoop in and they take a huge part of the stock, which means that people are not able to get the items that they want. Actual people, not these little robots, and then the merchandise gets shipped to somebody who then sells it on eBay for exorbitant prices. I saw the first set, the Space Mountain set, on eBay the other day for $140. I mean, it was just ridiculous. It was ridiculous. But people will pay that. If they're really looking for something, they will pay it. So I'm not begrudging anybody else, as long as, you know, you're doing things the way you should be doing. And if it's just you, you get your one set and you're not trying to scam the system at all. I don't know how effective Merch Pass has been at limiting those bots from being able to kind of swoop in and take everything. I've had pretty good luck with my pins, but when I've tried to get anything else, like my mother loves the coffee cups. I did try to get a backpack for one of my subscribers, for one of my customers, because she puts in for a Merch Pass and then I'll put in for a Merch Pass for her. And I've never gotten anything other than the pins with Merch Pass. But hopefully, you know, hopefully it will help to let more people get the items that they want, that they're looking for. The next one that I wanted to share with you, these are actually two fantasy pins that I purchased a long time ago from a lady named Emily Snow. And I'm loving these pins. These are like a Stitch Invasion series. And you have Belle reading a book with a little ducky in her hand. And it's of course the Ugly Duckling book, and she's reading that to Stitch. I just thought that was so cute. And this is the Winter Princess Creations Belle and Stitch. And it says there that it is limited edition of 100. So I love this pin. You all know that I love Stitch, but Belle, even though I think she's a fine character, I don't really collect her. It was the Belle reading to Stitch, that ugly duckling with a little duckling in her hand. That, oh, anything with Stitch and the duckling, I am all about. Also in that little package, she included a cute little Stitch sticker where he's kind of like popping out of a bag. I thought that was cute. And then of the two, this has to be my favorite. Let's see, it's supposed to have a little dangle element. Yeah, okay, so I think I loosened that enough to where you'll at least get the sense. So this is Mulan, my favorite Disney princess, with Stitch as little brother. And what's supposed to be dangling there is like a little bone for a little brother. There's that scene in Mulan where that happens. And I just thought that it was so cute. I have no idea if this one's gonna go on the Mulan pin board or on the Stitch pin board. I'm not really sure. But I had to get this one because it was just too cute. So let's see here. This is Winter Princess Creations. And let's see, there is a Facebook group and an Instagram group. And again, that is Winter Princess Creations, also limited edition of 100. I'm not sure if she still has any of these left if you were interested, but if you want to check her out, that is Winter Princess Creations. And she does beautiful work. Any of the fantasy pins that I have gotten from people, I have been very, very pleased with them. So I can't say enough about any of the fantasy pins that I've gotten. Okay, and then the last thing that I have, I did end up participating in one of the Facebook Live sales the other day. I just couldn't help myself. And this one was with Pinning with Pow and Friends. And she sent me a cute little button to kind of show that. And I didn't get a lot, but I did get a few that I thought were just really awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you these because she clipped 3 of them to a card. You've got one where you've got Mulan in kind of a fighting pose. And then there is the Mushu fan there at the bottom. And then I thought this one was great and it was an awesome price. I think it was maybe $10, but it's a D23 pin. And then when you open it up, you've got the Disneyland castle in there. And let's see, yeah, and that's 2011. And I didn't go to D23. That's not something that I did in 2011, but I thought it was an interesting pin at a pretty reasonable price. So I did go ahead and grab that one. And then she had quite a few other Mulan pins. So I picked up this one. I hadn't seen this one before. Let's see here. Hadn't seen that one before, and it looks like, I thought it might have been a Loungefly pin, but I'm not really seeing that. And it's just kind of unique. It's got Mushu sitting on her shoulder there. And then there was this Mulan pin, which again, it's not one that I had, and it was a pretty good price, so I went ahead and I grabbed it. And then I'll save the last one, the last Stitch one for last. And then I did pick this one up only to realize after the fact that I could have gotten it on Box Lunch myself for a cheaper price. But you know, that's okay. I was excited. I saw it. It's kind of adorable. It'll go very nicely on my Disney Foods board. And then this one I am loving because I really don't have any of the pins of this set. And this is the Chaser. This is Elvis Stitch. I don't have any Elvis Stitch pins at all. So this is my first one that is an Elvis Stitch pin. And it's the Chaser, which those are much harder to find. So I'm gonna have to look around for the others now because those are just too cute. But I was so happy when I saw this. And $30, I know it seems like a lot for a pin like that. But for a Chaser, that's not bad. That's really not bad. So I was very happy with that one. And all in all, I was happy with all of the pins that I ended up getting in this last little bit. I did end up ordering a couple of mystery boxes from Box Lunch, the new Stitch series that they have out there, because there was a discount, and then I had to get up to a certain dollar amount for free shipping. So I do have some of those coming in. And then yesterday morning, one of the dogs woke me up early, so I checked out Shop Disney to see what their new pin releases were. And oh my goodness, they had an awesome Halloween pin on there, and they had the painted pumpkin mystery set. So I did go ahead and order myself 5 of those, because out of that set, they had a Duffy, they had an awesome Mickey Mouse one, they had a Baymax pumpkin, and they had Orange Bird. So 4 out of those 10, I definitely want to get my hands on. So hopefully I will be able to do that, but that'll give me plenty, I am sure, for traders as well. So if you also were able to get some of those mystery painted pumpkin sets, when you open yours, if you have one of the ones that I need, well, I open mine. If I have one that you need, you just hit me up with an email for mickey'smagicaldelivery@gmail.com, and we can certainly do a trade. All right, so one additional thing that I did want to share with everybody before I end the video. This is something that I had found when I was at Disney Springs the other day. These amazing mugs. They are kind of alphabetic mugs, so each one of them is a different letter of the alphabet, and each of those letters corresponds with an attraction. So the E mug is for the Enchanted Tiki Room. I believe the J one is Jungle Book or Jungle Cruise. I'm not exactly sure, but each one of them kind of goes right in line with what that letter of the alphabet is. So Adventureland and Fantasyland, I think, is F. But just some really gorgeous artwork on these coffee mugs. And if you're anything like me, and you just really appreciate a unique, beautiful coffee mug first thing in the morning while you're waking up and you're having your coffee, these are just precious. And I have to be honest, I'm already thinking about these as Christmas gifts for several of the people that I know. If I'm not mistaken, they were, I think, $14.99, and I'm pretty sure that I got that in part of the walk around when I was taking video of it. So really inexpensive Christmas gifts, and they are absolutely beautiful. So something that you might want to consider. If anybody wants me to get one of these, just let me know, and I am more than happy to add those to my next shopping trip, which I believe is going to be next Saturday, but I'm not positive on that. If you think you're interested, send me an email at mickey'smagicaldelivery@gmail.com, and I can pick one of these up for you. So hopefully you enjoyed the pin mail that I had for you today. Normally I have animals kind of all over me, but Kiko just kind of wandered over. Kiko is the quiet one out of the group. She kind of keeps to herself quite a bit, but she did just wander over. And just like she stepped in the box just to, I don't know, just to play, I think, huh? Just to play. So can you say goodbye? Can you say goodbye to everybody? So until our next video, bye-bye.